part. I might not look like it. I look feminine and stuff. I really am a tomboy, and it just feels good, like to punch something, to get like a punching bag, not a human being, to get that anger out, you know. And so usually when on a normal day, I'm just pretty tame. I'm just really calm because we train so much, so we're just relaxed. I hold a world title for King of the Cage. I'm their first atomweight champion. I'll be defending my belt May 6th. Our training is intense. It's not like a normal. It's like it's actually like a real person's job. It's 35 to 40 hours a week. We wake up. I'll have 2 cups of coffee and I'll do my 2-mile run. And then we alternate lifting either upper body or lower body, and then we'll do 2 to 3 hours of Muay Thai. Lunch break, might squeeze in a little nap, and then we train again from 4 to 6, and then we'll have dinner and shower and sleep and repeat. On the weekends, we would put up the UFC fights or legacy fights and watch. We practically study during the weekends. We watch everybody else, how they fight and what could have been done or prevented that, and just stuff like that. It's an ongoing, evolutionized sport.
And do you feel like it's growing? I feel like I've noticed it more and more.
It's growing. It's evolving. It changes daily.
Is there anything else you want people to know that are watching this tonight that may have no idea? You know what I mean? That just like, okay, why is this important? But I think this is a really cool event going on today.
I think it's really important that just so you have like self-defense, you know, self-discipline. It's a healthy lifestyle. You know, people think fighters are like cage fighters, but we're not like that. Do I look like a little cage animal? No. I'm not traumatized. I'm fine.
Or the stigma of, you know, looking bulky or manly.
Yeah. You could be feminine too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Was that good?
That's the hard way.
Was that the hard way?
Good. Thank you so much.
Andrea Lee, A-N-D-R-E-A-L-E.
And what is your title?
I'm a 2-time professional world champion in the flyweight division, and I fight for LFA and Invicta FC.
So I'm going to ask you the same thing. What's going on here today, and what's your role in that?
Okay, today we are here for health and grace seminar, and my daughter is in the seminar actually right now. She's 5 years old, and we're starting her young. But I'm also here for the seminar, so I take this opportunity, you know, anytime that he comes in town to get some work in with him. And
Why is he so legendary? Talk to me about that.
well, his dad is basically the creator of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you know, so he comes from a long legacy of Jiu-Jitsu, and he's a grandmaster, and he's one of the best to learn from. One of the best in the world, is the best in the world.
Change the camera here just a little bit.
Okay.
Killing the energy.
Trying.
I feel like you always have like turn the camera a lot.
That's I still get nervous though.
You still I do too sometimes. Okay. So talk to me about your how you got interested in this and your journey to where you are now.
Well, as a kid, I'd always been interested in martial arts. Watching all the action shows and stuff growing up really had me, you know, intrigued. But I moved to Shreveport, and I found a gym. I found Donnie Aaron actually, and I started training some boxing. And boxing led to one thing, which led to another, and I decided to make MMA a career, and I haven't looked back.
What does your daughter say about all this? I know she's young, but
she's young. She loves it. She, you know, I guess she thinks like I'm a superhero. You know, she's always bragging about me in school. She always tries to tell her friends that her mommy's famous, and it's always on TV. I'm famous too, and I'm on TV, but none of her friends. But they don't believe me, mommy. She'll say. They don't believe me. It's so cute, but she loves it.
Awesome. So what are your hopes for her that she'll just kind of take it on too?
She has really taken a life into it. At first, you know, she didn't, you know, but now she's starting to understand it more. She's really starting to love it. And I hope that she does, because she's 5 years old and she's as big as a lot of 8-year-olds. So, I mean, she, you know, is definitely going to be an athlete and a beast.
So what are there people watching this tonight at 10 o'clock that don't really know a whole lot about the sport? What do you want them to know?
I think that it's important, even if you're not going to do this as a career, I think it's important to get into a form of martial arts. That way you can defend yourself properly. There's a lot of people, that, especially nowadays, you know, that are constantly being attacked on the streets. I mean, you know, little girls being taken from churches, you know, I mean, it would be nice to be able to defend yourself and at least know something. So I would bring my kid and get him started, and I think this is the place to come.
Awesome. So if someone wants to get involved, and again, not trying to make this a commercial, but what's the best way to get involved? I mean, just contacting a local facility?
Contacting a local facility and just trying it out a couple of days, seeing if you like it. But stay with it, you know. I mean, it's not going to be easy at first. It's, you know, nothing ever feels natural in the beginning. You know, you're going to feel stupid, but if you keep at it, eventually you're going to get better, and you'll fall in love with it.
Last thing I'm going to ask you is kind of like stereotypes about the sport. A woman is obviously perfect, so go ahead and talk to me. What are the stereotypes associated with being a female fighter, and kind of talk about how you break those?
Well, I embrace it. I embrace these stereotypes. I love it, because most people look at me and they're like, well, you don't look like a fighter. You're too pretty to be a fighter. You know, until they actually see me in the cage. But it's great because I'm underestimated, and I've never had to defend myself on the street, but I know that I can if that ever happens, and I think it's going to be funny for the person that does. So I just, you know, I'm just waiting for that day. I'm not looking for it, but I'm waiting for it. And if it does, I feel sorry for that person. But I enjoy being, you know, able to be a pretty female, but also being able to kick butt at the same time. And, you know, you never know what you're getting into with people nowadays. You can't underestimate anyone. So,
perfect. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right leg.
Aloha fingers.
We winged it, huh?
Aloha fingers.
Oh, aloha. Jiu-jitsu.